moderate us in the program.
Surabhi, you can take over.
Yes, sir. Welcome one and all to this final day of SDC National Level Faculty Development Program on tools for synchronous and asynchronous classroom. A song can change a moment. One idea can change the world. One step can start a journey, but a prayer can change the impossible. So let us start this session by praying to the Almighty. I request our technical team to play our college prayer.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुर्भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you. Let us begin with the highlights of previous day. The session was moderated by Ms. Urmi Chheda and Ms. Sharmeen Ansari in the presence of our esteemed principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Mandeep Kochhar ma'am, and our mentor, Dr. Rajiv Jha sir, and all the faculty members of Bombay Teachers Training College. Yesterday, we had with us Ms. Dhara Shah and Ms. Monica Dikshit as resource person. Ms. Dhara Shah demonstrated the use of Wiser.me in classroom to make such beautiful, creative and interactive worksheets. You can have a variety of questions like MCQ, fill-ups, column, match the column, short answers, etc. And also how we can share them in our virtual classrooms. Ms. Monica Dikshit enlightened us on e-certificates and how we can create online certificates using Google Slides in just a matter of minutes. She also demonstrated how we can generate customized bulk certificates with Autocrat and attach these certificates with Certify-em to our Google Forms. This session was indeed very illuminating and enriching. Knowledge has a beginning, but no end. With this, I would like to invite Ms. Janet to introduce our resource person for today's session. Over to you, Ms. Janet.
Good afternoon, everyone. Finally, here we are on the final day of our Scaffolding Digital Competencies. I, Ms. Janet, is delighted to introduce you all to the two resource person for the day. The first resource person is Ms. Pooja Gala. Ms. Pooja is a student of Bombay Teachers Training College. She is also pursuing her post-graduation in Masters in Commerce. She has volunteered for various webinars conducted by the college. Ms. Pooja is a member of the Mathematics Club. She has done internship at different schools by using various skills and also adapted the new teaching methods. Also to mention, Ms. Pooja has been awarded for her all-round best performance in academics. She has also her own YouTube channel named Let's Learn with Pooja Gala. The second resource person is Ms. Urmi Chheda. Ms. Urmi is a student of Bombay Teachers Training College. She has completed her Masters in Commerce and is graduated from KJ Somaiya College. She cleared her CTET Paper 1 in 2001. Ms. Urmi has participated and won prizes in Rangoli and competitions. She has been awarded with rotating trophy in the best practice for cultural kaleidoscope for her contribution. Urmi has done internship at different schools by using 21st century various skills and also adopted the new teaching methods. Urmi has also volunteered for many inter and intra-college activities and many webinars held in the college. She also has her own YouTube channel named Learning Nest by Urmi Chheda. Thank you. Now I request Ms. Pooja to start with her presentation.
Thank you, Ms. Janet. So I'll be demonstrating an interesting ICT tool known as Neopod. So I'll quickly share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, Miss Pooja.
Okay. So you just have to type www.neopod.com and you just have to go here on the first site, neopod.com. And as your teachers, we have to sign up for free. And you have to put in your details over here, and or you can directly sign up with your Google account. As I have already created my account, I will directly log in. So it will directly take me to the home page of Neopod. So before I begin, let me all tell you what is Neopod. So Neopod is basically a all-in-one app which will help you to make presentations. It will also help you to make different quizzes, open-ended questions, and much more. So it is basically used as a synchronous mode and as well as asynchronous mode. So yeah, let's begin. So first, click on this top right button,
Miss
create.
Pooja, sorry to interrupt, but your Neopod screen is not visible.
Okay, fine. I'll just stop share. One second. Now is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so go on this top right button, create, and go on create and go to this videos. So first we will be creating an interactive videos, how we can create interactive videos. Okay, so you can go to YouTube or you can also use your own videos as well. You can upload a video of yours from your desktop, or otherwise you can choose a video from YouTube. So I'll choose one, pick one video from YouTube. So I'll type soil erosion. So I want to choose this first video. So I'll take this video, and below right side, we have the save option. So click on that save. So video is being saved, and now you can put in different activities such as you can add open-ended questions and you can add multiple choice question in middle of your videos. So it can make your video interactive. So if suppose I wish to add my question over here, and I'll do add activity. So I want to add an open-ended question. So I'll write what is soil erosion, and I'll save this question. Likewise, you can add any number of questions you want, and you can also trim this video as well. See your right hand side below, we have this trim option. So you can click on this trim and you can trim your video as well. And click on this save. So the video is being saved in my Neopod library. This is Neopod library. So now let us see how you can share it with your students. Just a second, it is being saved. Okay. So first we have your three options. Go on this three button. We have share with teachers. You can share it with your teachers. You can get a preview link also, and editable link also. They can edit the the video as well with this editable link. And let us see how you can share it with your students. So first is live participation, student pace, and the third one is front of class. So if you do student pace, it becomes asynchronous mode. You can choose for how many days you can choose your time limit, like for how many days you want to do this activity, and you can share the code with them. So it becomes student paced mode. Next is live participation. For live participation, you need to give either the link or the code. See, this is the code and you can copy the link. So if I copy the link, again, I get two options over here. Teachers play and students play. Teachers play says that a video plays on the teacher's device, question appears on student's device. If you want that the video should only appear on the teacher's device and the students will just answer their questions from their own device, you can choose this option, teachers play. But if you want that students can watch their video in their own device and then answer, so you can choose this students play. And then you can directly continue. So you will see below number of participants, and then you can start with the video. And the last we have is front of class. Third option is front of class. If you want that the video is showed by the teacher and the students need not have any device, then you can use this directly front of the class. So you can make your videos interactive by adding questions. Now let us see how we can create lessons in Neopod. So again, click on this create, go to lessons. So in lessons, you have ample of, you can say activities and contents. In contents, we have different contents such as videos, slides. We will look one by one. And in activities also, we have various activities such as open-ended questions, time to climb. So we will have a look one by one. So let's begin. Video, I already showed you that we can make interactive videos. Now let us go to slides. Yeah. So in the slides, first you need to choose the theme. On the right hand side, you have different themes and limited themes. But yeah, you can choose any of those. And let me tell you all, Neopod is absolutely free. No paid versions required. You can access it anytime. So I'll choose this theme. And below we have different options available: background, layout, audio, and preview. So if you want to change the layout, for example, you want title and 2 elements. So you can choose this. And then also we can upload, you can upload a text, video, image, or GIFs over here. For example, I wish to add an image. So you can directly Google search it, or you can upload it from your device as well. So I'll upload, say for example, I'll write poverty. So I'll choose this image and I'll save it. I'll give the title as economics. And here I wish to add the text. So in text also you can choose the text small, normal, large, huge. So I want large. So I'll write here poverty. And you can also change the alignment. You can put the bulletins as well. Okay. So now one interesting thing is you can also add the audio over here. For example, if you are giving it in asynchronous mode, you can voice record it, or you can also directly choose the audio file and you can use it in the slides, each slide. For example, I'm using this audio recorder. I'll record my voice. I'll start. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all for the economics lesson. And I'll save it. So for each particular slide, you can add the audios so that students can, hear to you what are you speaking and they can relate the concepts. Good afternoon, everyone. I welcome you all for the economics lesson. So yeah, this was about a slide. Let us save this. Okay, so now let us see the next one. We have web content. For example, if you want to give more information about a particular concept, you can directly type the URL and then it will directly take you to that URL. So for example, if I'm using this www.poverty.com, let us test this link. It will directly take me to the poverty, this website. So I'll save it again. Next we have is Neopod 3D. Very interesting thing. You can see 3D objects over here. For example, we have animal cell, we have earth, and we have many more. You can use this human body. If you are a science teacher, you can use this different 3D objects. Okay, so I'll choose this. For example, I'm using this auditory system. So this Neopod 3D, it looks like a 3D object. You can also zoom it and show each part of this ear. For example, this is inner ear, this is middle ear. So you can zoom it and show each part clearly. So Neopod 3D is very interesting. You can use this in your lessons. You can zoom it, you can rotate it as well. So this was Neopod 3D. Next we have is simulations. Simulations are, this will be useful only for mathematics and science teachers because we have mathematics and science in this simulations. For example, I am using this area. I can use this area builder. I can tell the students that create something, create an object with 6 centimeters square. So, you know, they can create it with this, use this blocks and they can create this. So this is PHET simulations. You can also use it for science. For example, we have lot of things in science, balloon and static energy. You can also, you know, reset and customize it as per your requirement. I'll just show you. For example, if I want to remove this wall and I want to explain the static energy, I can show that. I can reset these balloons as well. So you can do it as per your requirement and you can explain it. We have so many concepts in science as well. So let us move ahead. This was PHET simulations. Next we have is virtual field trip. If you're teaching some concepts, say if you're teaching Taj Mahal, some poetry on Taj Mahal, so you can show this to make your session interactive and you can, you know, give some composition or something on this Taj Mahal. And you can show this, this virtual field trip. It is a 360-degree rotation. Next we have is BBC videos. There are a few inbuilt videos. For example, history teachers can use this, such as Athens and democracy, ratification of US Constitution. There are few videos available. You can use this. All of them are absolutely free. So we have this BBC videos. Then is Sway. Sway is very interesting, I feel, because it has different information about animals. We have different information about countries and continents. For example, let me take South Africa. So it will give you lots of information about South Africa. For example, it will show you that where is it located. Then it will show you which countries are there. And then you can tell your students to find information about these countries, which are those countries. Then languages which are spoken in South America. Then we have population, some interesting facts about South America. So you can tell your students that you can find more information about interesting facts about South America. And then you can, there are species, flora and fauna. That also you can tell your students that find some more flora and fauna of South America after looking at this. And then we can arrange class activities such as think, pair, share. So sways are very interesting. You can use it in your lessons. Okay, then we have, let us go to content. We have slideshow. Slideshow is basically pictures where you can add pictures and it goes into slideshow mode. Then is audio. Audio is you can add audio to your slides. And the last one is PDF viewer. You can upload your whole PDF in this content and your students can access it. So this was all about contents. Now let us have a look at activities. We have different activities over here. First is time to climb and open-ended questions. So let us have a look. Let's see open-ended questions. You all know what are open-ended questions. You just have to type the question, and mathematics teacher can also use it because you have superscripts and subscripts over here. So you can add that. We have special characters also. So you can add this in your mathematics formula and you can use this as well. On the right hand side, we have timer, add a timer. So you can add timer to this particular open-ended question. You can also add image or audio required for this. And you can also enable students audio recording. It is also absolutely free. So if you want your students to record, you can do this on, enable it. So I'll write a question, explain different landforms. So you can do this bold and you can change the font size and you can do this. And I'll save it. Below we have an option of save. So I'll save this. Let us again go to add content and go to activities. We have quizzes. In quizzes, we have one advantage that we can choose multiple answers as well. So for example, I'm writing here, who is the Prime Minister of India? Narendra Modi. And we have this option, save. So if I want to choose both answers as correct, you can do that. Multiple answers can be correct in this. And if I'll choose this, and again on the right hand side, I have add timer. So you can add timer to each of questions of your quiz. And you can again add the image, audio if required. And you can add answers. If you want more answers, 4-5 options say, so you can click on this add answers and then you can add it. I'll delete for now. And again, if you want more questions in this particular quiz, so you can click on this add questions. And you can also title your quiz here, untitled quiz. So you can title and click on this save. Next we have is draw it. Draw it means if you want the students to draw something, you can use this draw it. For example, I'm right. If a science teacher wants that a student should draw a human respiratory system, so you can write here, draw human respiratory system. Again, you can add the images, audios, and again, you can set the timer. It is on the right hand side, add a timer. So you can again set the timer as well. And if you want to add the background image, you can add. If you don't wish to add, that is also fine because empty canvas is inbuilt, so they can directly draw on that. So I'll again save this. Next we have is collaborative board. It is used for brainstorming sessions where you want to know your students' ideas. So you can write here, for example, I'm writing causes of poverty. If you want to add a description, add the image, you can do that. Again, you can choose the styles, different styles, and save it. It acts as a sticky notes where they will write their own responses in this collaborative board. Next, in the activities, we have poll questions. As you all know, poll questions, if you want to know the point of view of each student, you can set up poll questions. Similarly, we have filling the blanks, memory test, flip grid. Let us see this time to climb. The interface of time to climb is very nice. Students like this time to climb activity. Again, you can type a question over here. You can, in this, you can add text as well as images as well. And in this, you don't have an option of multiple answers. Only one answer you can select in one question. So you can use this time to climb also, and you can set the timer and reference image. So as of now, I'm not writing anything, but I have one ready-made time to climb, which I'll show you in the end. So let us preview this whole lesson. First, you need to title this. For example, I'm titling it as demo 2, 3, 4. and I'm saving it. You can add the description to it. You can add for which grade are you using it and which subject, and you can save it. So first, let us preview this whole thing, how it looks. So first slide was our slide where we added our voiceover. Next, we have this click here to web page, our link which we had used. Next, we made this Neopod 3D. Next was a PHET simulations. This is virtual reality, virtual field trip, you can say. Open-ended question. They can also record their voice, and this is the question, and they can write the answer over here. Next was quizzes. This they can draw your, they can use this all, they can add an image, they can add a text, and they can also draw. So we can use this board as well for drawing. Next was causes of poverty. So you can share your thoughts and you can directly post it. And also you can add the images as well. If you want to add the image, instead of writing, you can do that as well. So yeah, this was whole preview of this, and now let us save it. And let us see how you can share it with your students. Again, click on this 3 button. We have the share with teachers. If you do this, you can share a preview link also, and you can share an editable link also. Editable link means that the other teachers can also edit this whole lesson. And next we have was you can duplicate it. You can add to a folder and make separate folders for each lesson. You can export it as PDF, and you can also see the reports. For example, I'm making a quiz and I want to see the responses. So you can, on the left hand side, we have this reports option. So you can go there and see the reports of each of the lessons with the student's name particularly, and you can check the answers. And you can evaluate the students. And next, and then is we have this live participation and student pays. Student pays is you can set the amount, like number of days you want it for, say 30 days, 20 days, and you can also view their progress. You need to share this code or you need to send the link. Click on this link and you can share this link. And they can access this student-based mode. And next is live participation. Live participation is you need to share the code. Again, the same thing, you need to share this code or copy this link so they can access it in your class. So let me show you time to climb. 1 second. This is time to climb for phases of moon, which I have made. So I'm doing it live participation. Okay, I'm sharing the link on the Zoom chat. You can choose different themes as well. We have 3 themes. So you can choose this themes. I'm choosing this first theme and continue. I'm posting the link in the Zoom chat. Just a second. Yeah. You all can quickly join in. Below you can see how many students have joined in. Okay. I can see 5 of them have joined. Okay, I'm waiting for another 30 seconds. You can choose your own characters and we start. Okay, I'll start now. You have to choose. Okay, for now I'm ending the session. This way you can play with your students as well. So this was time to climb. So now let us see this Neopod library. It also has many free resources which you can use. Even these all are absolutely free. You can choose different videos for different subjects. You can choose different activities, different lessons. This all is absolutely free. You don't need any what you say, the paid version for this. You can access it. For example, you can choose subjects you want from mathematics, science. You can tick this on the left hand side, and you can also choose different grades. For which grade are you looking? And then you can see if your content is available, you can use it. It is absolutely free. So let us go to Neopod library again. And again, last thing we have this in the create option is Google Slides. So this Neopod, when you click on this Google Slides, it will directly take you to the Neopod features and all the contents you will be it will be available on the Google Slides. So you can also use this Google Slides in creating the lesson. Yeah, that's it. We have explored all the features of Neopod. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll stop sharing. Now I request Miss Urmi to take over the session. Over to you, Miss Urmi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Very nice demonstration, Ms. Pooja Gala. It was very useful session for all of us. Okay. Today I'll be presenting a tool called as TestMoz. TestMoz is an excellent web tool that allows you to create auto-graded tests and quizzes. Each test you create here has a unique URL which you can use to edit your test later on, or you can also share it with your teachers or your students. TestMoz also provides detailed reports so that teachers can analyze students' scores and responses. You also can customize your tests in a few clicks. TestMoz is a very powerful but simple test generator. So let's begin with the demonstration. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you, Pooja. So you just have to type testmos on the search bar and click on the first link, testmos.com. Here you have the option of login and sign up, but this option is only for the people who can purchase the tool, who want to purchase the tool. So if we don't want to purchase, we can just click on build a test. You don't need to put your email ID or any personal details to build a free test on Testmos. So we'll build the test. We have to give the test name. I will give it as GK quiz. And here we have to choose a password. This password will be for ourselves. So we can choose a password which we can remember. And if you forget the password, you cannot retrieve it and you will lose the whole test. So remember this password. And we can just create the test. Before that, I'll tell you that this free version has a limit. You can create up to 50 questions per test and you can get up to 100 responses. So what happens if more than 100 responses you get? You can see only the responses of first 100 students. So you just need to keep in mind that 50 questions, 100 responses, and do not forget your password. Let us begin to create the test. Here in test mode, you have very simple steps. This is the dashboard, which you can see here. Second step is settings. Then you have to add your questions. And the last part is to publish your test. So first, we go to the settings. Okay, we have already given a name to this quiz, introduction. So here you have to put a text which will be displayed before this quiz. So I'll put it as read the questions carefully. All the best. Then you have to choose a color scheme and then choose the language for the test mode student interference. I'll keep it as detect automatically. You have all these options to choose the language. Next setting is show all test questions on one page. This is recommended for new users. I'll keep it as this only. And randomize the order of the question. We always choose to tick this option as students cannot cheat during their exams. And then these settings, this is the conclusion text which will be displayed after the text, after the quiz. If you want to show a message to a student whether the student is passed or failed, just write the passing score here. The passing score here, I'll keep it as 40%. If the student passes, you can write the message as and if the student is not able to clear the quiz, you can write it as okay. So at the end of the test, you can display the user score, test outline. Now, what is test outline? Where you can see all the questions along with the answers, students' responses, and the explanation if we put any. So I have ticked all these options. Now this is the access control, who can take your test. If you want anyone and everyone to take your test, you can just click this option of anyone. Here, I want the option of passcode. So my students have to enter a passcode before giving the exam. I'll keep it as 1, 2, 3, 4. And you also have other options, but these are available only for the premium users who purchase it. Here, what your students should enter. Do you want their email IDs? Do you want their name or anything? So here I'll keep it as enter your name. These settings are of browser functionality, and all these settings are available only for the premium users, those who purchase the tool. So right now we cannot operate this. And yes, there is notification here that if any of your student finishes this quiz or the test, do you want this notification on your email address or not? You can choose this option. Right now I'm keeping it as no. We have to save and move ahead to add our questions. Now here, we have to use this drop down list to add the questions, to insert the questions. We have all these questions graded, survey and other. So for now, we have the option of only graded questions. Survey questions and the others are for premium users. So here we have the graded questions. I'll show it to you one by one. First, we'll do multiple choice and one answer. I'll just type the question. And here we can add the answers. So I have added these answers. And we have to take the right answer here. Here the right answer. And then we have to give the points. If you want to give 1 point, you can give it as 1. Right now I'll keep it as 2. So this is multiple choice, single answer. Now we will do multiple choice and choose many options. So this, you will get the check boxes. Here we can put the options. I don't want this option, so I can delete it. I'll give 2 points to the question. I'll mark the right answers, lion, tiger, and cheetah. Here we have the option of show explanation and give partial credit. So what does the partial credit mean? If the student just tick marks lion and tiger, and if the student forgets to mark cheetah, so he'll get the marks according to what he has answered. And this show explanation, this is the option, but this is available only for the premium users. Now, the third one is true or false. Here we can write it as true or false. So here you can correct answer and give 2 points to the question. The next one is matching. So here we can just write it as Here we can keep the option as so we'll keep it as this option and we'll delete the last one. Even here we have this option of partial credit and match style. What is this match style? If you want your text to display as numbers. So for example, answer of 1 is 4, answer of 2 is 3. So you can keep it as numeric. Otherwise, you can keep it as text. Right now, I'll keep it as text. Give 3 points. So you will get it as this. Can you see here? You will get it as this option. Okay, so last option here. Okay, second last is the fill in the blank. Here you can put the question. Invented computer. So here you have to write the correct answer. You can also add alternative and possible answer of this. Right now, for now, I'm not adding it. And here, if you want to give case sensitive grading, you can take this option here. So if you want the students to write C of Charles and B of Babbage capital, so you can take this option. For now, I'm not taking this option. Last one here is essay type question. So here, write 2 lines in smallest state of India. So these are the questions which I have created. After creating this, if you are done with creating, you can go up and you can go on the tab of publish. Okay. Before publishing, you can preview your test. We can see the preview. So here it is student login and administration login. So I'll show you the preview. So this is the preview. Here we get the title, here the introductory text and the question. And here we can mark it. And then we have to submit. So when we submit, we can see the score here. And you can see the correct answers as well. Partial correct. So you get 1.5 points here because your answer is partially correct. And this question which we put, essay type question, here the teacher has to give the score manually. So if we log out from here, okay, and now we have this option that we can print this in browser. So if we click on print, I'll show it to you. Okay, can you see this? You can print this quiz and also give them physically. This is the, so it can be given given to the students as worksheet also. And then here you can also download it as a Word document. I'll download and show it to you. Okay, so this is the Word document. So you can also do it as Word document. And then when you are ready to publish your test, click on publish. So this is the URL which you can share it. I'll just share it on our Zoom chat. You all can attend the quiz. And here you have the option of open, scheduled, and closed. So for free users, we only have the option of open. So you will have to keep it as open, and scheduled and closed are for the users who pay for it. So this is the passcode and this is the URL. You all can attempt the quiz. I request the technical team to post this URL on YouTube as well. And when you want to see the results of your students, you can go to results. And here in results, you get all of their answers, when they started and when they finished, total time they took to give the test, and the average score. You can also send the result of each student to their email ID, or you can get it printed as well. Okay, I've got 4 responses here. So we can see the 4 responses, and we can see 40%, 100%, 85, and 100. So the time they took, and when they started, and when they finished the test. The average score we can see here, and the average time they took to complete the test. So, for example, if you want this, for example, I click here and click on print. So I get the responses of the particular student here. That's what the student has written. Okay. So in this way, we can see all the responses. You can also give, for example, for this, I have to give the point. So here I give 1 point to the person. So when we go to results, we can edit it and give the point so that, see, I edited the response of Miss Dhara. So now she got here a green tick mark. Otherwise, it will always show as question mark till you grade it. Okay. So that's all. And here, yes, this is the option of share. You can share this copy with your students or with your teachers. So if we share the copy, for example, so here, if I share here, there are two options: share a copy of this test and transfer this test to them. If you transfer the test to anyone else, you will lose access to the test. And if you share a copy, this test still belongs to you. So I'll share the copy of this test. And here I have to confirm. Okay. Submit and finish. So the person with whom you want to share the test will receive an email, and he or she has to claim the test, and then they can always access to your test. So this was test MOS. I hope you all understood it. Thank you. I think we can take question answers round.
Thank you, Urmi, for the wonderful presentation. And thank you, Ms. Pooja Gala. So let us first begin with the appreciation that has been pouring in. So here we have, I'll start one by one. We have Dr. Manisha Tyagi ma'am saying wonderful presentation, Ms. Pooja Gala. We have Sudha Singh Chauhan who says well done, Pooja. Then we have FI B.Ed Komal who says it was fun. We have appreciation from the YouTube platform as well from Mr. Pratik Tavde who says great demonstration. We have FI B.Ed Guinea who says loved it, thank you Pooja. Ananya Pandey who says it was amazing. All the features, we have Reshma who says yes, enjoyed, very excellent features are there in the Neopod application. For Ms. Urmi, we have again Manisha Tyagi ma'am saying that it was great tool presentation by Ms. Urmi Chheda. We have Praveen Shah from the YouTube who says informative session, Urmi Chheda. We have Saili who says it was very informative, Ms. Urmi Chheda. And we have lots and lots of appreciation. We have Ms. Pooja Kadam who says both the presentations were awesome. Well done, Ms. Pooja and Ms. Urmi.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
We have Ms. Meeta Kaliskar who says wonderful session and lots of appreciation which has been pouring in from our Zoom participants as well as our YouTube participants. Let us now move ahead with the question answers. So the questions are for Ms. Pooja Gala. Someone who is asking, Ms. Sudha Singh is asking what is open-ended and how do you trim a video?
Okay. So open-ended is basically you don't have any you don't have any particular type of answer for that. Yes, the answer should be relatable, of course, but you don't have any particular answer that yes, this is the only answer we have to write in. So it varies from person to person. So that is open-ended question.
And she also asked the second question as to how do you trim a video?
Okay, so I'll share my screen once again. Just a second. Okay, I'll share my screen. You can go here. I had made this video. Go to this edit option. see on the right hand side down, we have this trim. So you can click this trim and you can trim how many ever seconds you wish to trim. You can just drag it. I hope your query is solved. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pooja Gala. We have one more question from FY B.Ed Vidhi, who is asking, is this 3D feature only limited to the existing content in Neopod, or can we add our own?
No, it is there only with the existing content. You cannot add your own Neopod 3D. You can use with how many ever 3Ds are available on the Neopod.
I hope that should be answered. We have one more question which says, can we search more videos in BBC videos?
No, it is applicable to BBC videos as well. You cannot like search your own videos. The videos which are available in Neopod, you can search from that.
Okay, so we have one question from YouTube by Miss Falguni Thakkar. Miss Falguni Thakkar asks, can we share the PHET video in it? In it, I mean, she means by in the Neopod. Can we share the PHET video?
Video? We don't have video in PHET. We just have that simulations which you can make, which you can form.
Okay, so
We don't have any video as of in that.
PHET. Okay, all right. We have Mr. Pratik Taude who's questioning, is simulation demo shared using PHET?
I didn't get. Can you repeat?
Okay, Ms. Pratik Taude asks you, is simulation demo shared using PHET?
PHET?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is there in PHET simulations only. You can access it with that.
All right. We have, I guess that's all for Ms. Pooja. Moving on to Ms. Urmi. We have lots of appreciation once again. Okay, so there is this person who is asking Mr. Pratik Taude once again, what is formative assessment?
Formative assessment for me or Pooja?
No, it's for you.
Formative assessment is when you assess the students via like a formative assessment.
Okay. Ms. Zubia is asking, is the Testmost app mobile friendly?
Yes, it is desktop as well as mobile friendly. You can easily create and build tests from anywhere. It is very easy to build.
All right. Thank you. We have lots of appreciation from Sasti Agrawal, who says, very nice tool. Both the presentations were awesome. I hope we do not have any further questions. We have Dhanashri Tate, who says, very informative to Urmi Chheda. All right, we have one question from Ms. Monica Dikshit. She asks regarding Testmost app, how many students can join at a particular time?
At a particular time, 100 students, there is no limit, but you can get only 100 responses. You can see only 100 responses, up to 100 responses. And you can add up to 50 questions.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Ms. Urmi.
You're welcome.
I hope that answers the query. All right. That's all for Ms. Urmi and Ms. Pooja with the question answer session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful presentation, both of y'all. I now like to hand over this session to Ms. Melvina and Ms. Janet James for Eco Club activity. Over to you, Ms. Melvina.
Thank you, Dara. I would first like to thank our principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani, for giving us the permission to conduct various activities under Eco Club, and Dr. Rajiv Jha, the in charge of Eco Club, for his constant guidance, encouragement, and direction. Today, Ms. Janet James, the liaison officer of Eco Club from FYBA, and myself, Ms. Melvina, the liaison officer of Eco Club from FYBA, will give you an overview of the activities undertaken by the Eco Club for the year 2021. Over to you, Janet James.
Thank you, Ms. Melvina.
Before we start with the entries of this competition, I would first like to speak a few words on the significance of the day. Today is 18th March, where we celebrate the Global Recycling Day. Every year, the earth yields billions of tons of natural resources, and at some point, in the not too future distant, it will run out. That's why we must think again about what we throw away, seeing not as a waste, rather opportunity. So here we are, the Eco Club of Bombay Teachers Training College, celebrating the World Recycling Day on the theme Recycle for Life Cycle, where the participants had to present a best out of waste object and post a picture with it. So Melvina, I would like you to continue with the entries.
Thank you, Janet. And I would also like to thank all of our participants for their constant and very much enthusiastic participation. I would like to thank them in advance because we have got entries right from Mauritius. But for the time crunch, we will display a few of them. So here we have Miss Atisha Ramuna from Mauritius Institute of Education sending her entry about various ways how we can change the best, how we can change the waste and turn it into the best one. She has changed the socks to snowmen. She has also made buttons to become stars, the roll papers to decorations, and also some tissue rolls for the Easter. Very beautifully done, Atisha. Very nice. We really loved your collage. Next, we have Miss Ruby Satish Sharma from St. Tridas Institute of Education sending her entry. Very beautifully done. And I think she has nicely reused the bottle in a very creative way. We loved your creativity and innovation. And yes, as you have said, we agree with you totally that rather than sending the waste to landfills, we can be very creative and make the best out of waste. We have Miss Maithili Raikal from Bombay Teachers Training College, who has made a candle holder, which will be helpful for us or for her during Diwali festival. Very beautiful, very creative, Maithili. We have this beautiful collage from Sakshi Shirgaonkar of second year B.Ed of a Bombay Teachers Training College. She has transformed this bottle into a pen pencil holder. We have Miss Priyal Jain from Bombay Teachers Training College who has made flower vase from old newspapers. Next, we have Sejal Sosa from Bombay Teachers Training College who has made a model of eco-friendly house from cardboard and cover boxes. We have Miss Shaheen Khan of Bombay Teachers Training College who has made pen stands and other articles to keep the things organized and decorative. Miss Azmeena Khoja from Bombay Teachers Training College again has made a beautiful a photo frame with the help of papers. She has made the best reuse of the newspaper. We have Melvina D'Souza who has converted the soap box into a box that can be used to arrange stationery and cosmetics and can be also changed into a vanity box. And last but not the least, we have our own Master Devmani Jha, the son of Associate Professor Dr. Rajiv Jha, who studies in Standard 6 D.K. Birla Public School, Kalyan. He has made a periscope out of the toothpaste boxes and coverings of the aluminium foil. Devmani Jha, I would like to tell you that we are really so excited to see your participation, and we also encourage you and your friends to take part in our activities. Thank you, dear participants. You all have made the best use of the waste, and you all have followed the 3 R's of waste management, that is reduce, reuse, and recycle. I further call upon Janet James to make a small announcement.
Yeah, thank you. I would like to give a gentle reminder that the Eco Club of BTTC welcomes you to participate in yet another event, Plant a Tree Ceremony, on the occasion of World Planting Day. You have to upload a picture or video of planting or taking care of the tree. And also, not to forget, you have to mention the plant name, its scientific name, and one use of the plant. You can upload it in the link provided in the brochure, which is already circulated in all the groups. The last date of submission is 19th March. Thank you.
Over to you, Miss Dharasha.
Okay, thank you, Miss Melvina, and thank you, Miss Janet. I would now like to take the opportunity to move towards the valedictory function. I would like to read the valedictory speech, a brief report about the 1 week long faculty development program that was conducted by our college. So, a very good afternoon to everyone present on the platform. I, Dharasha, would like to take this opportunity to read out the valedictory report for our 1 week national level faculty development program, which was organized by Bombay Teachers Training College, HSNC University, Mumbai. The theme of the webinar was the tools for synchronous and asynchronous classroom. Our mentors under the Scaffolding Digital Competency, one of the best practice of our college, under the guidance of Dr. Rajiv Indramani Jha sir, we presented various ICT tools for the webinar. On the very first day, Ms. Ritika Makhija presented Storyboard That. So Storyboard That is a perfect for creating storyboards, comic strips, worksheets and powerful visual assets for use in the educational setting. The application has several customizable layouts and hundreds of character, scenes and search items tailored for all the subjects and the content. Our second presenter for the day was Ms. Zubia Sheikh, who presented Word Wall, a tool that will make your lessons more lively and generate new teaching resources. On the second day of the webinar, Ms. Sharmeen Ansari demonstrated Adobe Spark, a tool which helps the teachers to prepare the PPT, which is in the form of the video. It also allows you to create website page presentation within minutes. On third day, on the very same day, we had Mr. Arbaz Sheikh, who also demonstrated quizzes, an interactive tool which is used to create quizzes, presentations and a very helpful tool for assessment in the virtual classroom. On the third day, Ms. Salsabil Sheikh demonstrated Peer Deck. So Peer Deck is an interactive presentation tool which is used to actively engage students in individual and social learning. Teachers can use Peer Deck to create interactive presentation that allows the students to work independently. Ms. Nikita Soni showed us Padlet, which was a very interesting and a collaborative tool for the virtual classrooms which can be created very effectively. On the fourth day, we had Ms. Bhavika Gyanchandani, who presented Capwing, a tool which brings in creativity in your lesson. It tends to make your presentation more attractive and appealing. Ms. Surbi showed us Typeform, an online software to create interesting, creative interactive worksheets for the students. On the fifth day of the webinar, Ms. Dharasha demonstrated Wiser.me, a website which allows all the teachers and the educators to create smart and digital and interactive worksheets for their students in their online classrooms. Ms. Monica Dikshit presented Autocrat Certify AM in uppercase. The e-certificate is a new concept which is used to issue certificate to qualify candidates or acknowledge the attendance, participation and the completion. So, generating personalized and customized bulk certificates, we can use Certify M and Autocrat. On the sixth and the last day, Ms. Urmi Chheda presented TestMoz, which was a powerful but a simple test generator to create auto-grade tests and quizzes. Last but not the least, we had Ms. Pooja Gala, who demonstrated Neopod. So Neopod is all-in-one tool which can be used in synchronous as well as asynchronous mode. It is a tool where we can make interactive videos, presentation, quizzes and much more. This marks the sixth and the end of the webinar session for our faculty development program, but this is not the end. I would now like to invite our convener for the webinar, esteemed principal Dr. Bhagwan Balani sir, on the platform and give his remarks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Darasha. I have been very closely watching and observing the presentations given by 12 students. SDC mentors, we had a full faith and confidence in your capabilities, and we have very closely observed you working throughout the year. I am proud that the entire class of SYBA have contributed a lot and have constantly engaged in the process of learning. And the journey that we had together with you all, let me use the words amazing and unbelievable. I'm very happy that being very young, you maintain a lot of patience among yourself and always extended your unconditional support to all the faculty members of Bombay Teachers Training College as well as your own colleagues. Students studying in ECP, students studying in DLED, and even all the participants who attended all our webinars. BTTC has organized more than 135 to 40 webinars. This would have been not possible without your constant support. And I can see very emerging leaders, mentors in all of you. Now, by organizing this FDP program on your own, all the mentors have shown that you have really put your efforts, have taken your skills and abilities to the next level. I do congratulate you all for putting immense efforts and making this FDP a grand success. It has been said that we can call the parents successful when their children are settled in their life and they become the success. So our success lies on your success. If you are successful, then we can claim that we are successful. Until still you are not learned, you are not performed, you are not demonstrated, we cannot claim that we have done our job significantly. I believe that this has become possible with the support, motivation, inspiration, always shown by BTDC family, BTDC faculty, especially Dr. Ajija. He has put immense efforts and he has conducted various training sessions right from the beginning of the academic year. And today's culmination of this FDP is nothing but is the testimony of the efforts, collaborative effort that has been put up by the BTTC family. But my dear students, let me tell you, you must consider this as a beginning. You must consider this appreciation or the successful completion of this FDP program as the beginning of your professional career. Don't think that you have mastered the skill of technology, pedagogy, communication, and on the content itself. Not many things are to be learned, not many things are to be integrated and synchronized, and a lot of holistic development is required on everybody's part, even on our part also. We must all consider this as achievement of one milestone, but we can have many more milestones like these. I'm so humbled and I'm so feeling happy and thrilled to see many more such presentation on your side, because the feedback which I am receiving from the faculty, from the students, from the participants is really amazing. And the way the peer learning has taken place and the entire platform that has been handled by the senior students and the kind of cooperation and collaboration that we have experienced between the FY and SY is really amazing. And you have, both the classes have done amazingly very well coordination among yourself. Now we are looking forward to have many more such interactive sessions, FDPs. And I was speaking to Dr. Meenakshi Lat, I was speaking to Dr. Rajija, Dr. Mandeep Kochar, and all my colleagues. Why do not continue this practice? Because this practice is excellent. This practice is nothing but it is planned by the students, executed by the students, for the students, of the students. I think if we adopt this methodology, this pedagogical practice, I think we can achieve the most what we have achieved today. We will be holding a separate meeting with you all, because if you see, as far as the present achievement is concerned, I will say it is 1/4. I will say it is only 25%. I will say only 12 students have performed out of 47. But what about the rest of the 75% students who are sitting in the pavilion waiting for their turn to do the batting? There are some names which comes in my mind because I know many of you by your individual names. Miss Melvina D'Souza, DN is there. Jacinta Coutinho is there, Janvi Doshi is there. There are many more students who have contributed like anything throughout the webinars, who has got a very powerful, we can say, delivery ability to deliver the content and subject matter. I will wish that those students also shall come forward, and we want to make the FDP to 100%. So this can be considered as the first quarter of our achievement. Still 3 more quarters must come. And I think if that kind of training or the message that is being sent to the younger, we can say classes, to the FY, B.Ed students, DLED students, ECP students, they will also get a lot of clues from your experiences and will take it forward. And I have been saying from the beginning that we have just started with the ICT tools, but we will not stop over here. We will take it forward and we will reach out to the major platforms which are being used by the Coursera and other companies. I have been studying one Finnish model, which I may share with my colleagues right now, but later on it can be shared with all of you. It's a wonderful platform. The wonderful platform that people are coming up with to promote online education. So many things are to be learned. Please be there, stick together, glue yourself to one another, be ready to learn. And I think with the collaborative learning, we can say approach, we all together can achieve a lot. So once again, let me congratulate you all for being there, supporting, especially our senior most teacher, Dr. Meenakshi Lat. She's like a mother figure to all of us. She is the best teacher, and she has also got the award of a best teacher, and she is the guiding force for all the faculty members of BTDC and even to me also. See, whenever I want to introduce new things, whenever something new comes to me, I always share it with my colleagues and I ask them, what is your opinion? What should be done? What should be the level of training? How we can take this level of training to the next level? So she's always there to help us, to guide us. And fortunately, today she is there with us and it is her birthday. Ma'am, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Wish you many happy returns of the day.
Thank you so much.
We're all blessed with your digital presence and with your blessings, with your guidance, with your support, unconditional support. I believe that we can achieve many more milestones the way today we have achieved a lot. Over to you with your blessings.
Thank you so much, sir. I don't know what to say. I'm so overwhelmed with your words. And I've been watching the students over the last 1 week since last Friday. And I feel that I also need time to try out all these techniques which they're teaching us. And now I'm beginning to feel like all my knowledge of ICT is getting outdated. And I really was happy to join in this refresher. Though I was quiet in the background, I myself learned so much from all our resource persons, and I think all of us are really very proud of them, proud of the way they have taken up the challenge, and I think they know what is important in what they're teaching, and they have a grasp on how to teach it, because I guess that uh, the FIBA and of course all the other guests, they have been uh, who are actually practicing ICT tools. Uh, they know it in a different way than we teachers do. So I don't know if I managed to express myself. So I'm a bit at a loss for words today, as I am always at a loss for words. But I just felt so happy watching them, and I felt like we are kind of handling over the mantle to them, kind of, you know. This is their initiation into the profession. Yes, sir. Over to you.
Thank you, Meenakshi ma'am. Let me tell you,
Thank you,
students, Meenakshi ma'am was the first person to introduce technology to BTDC. I remember she started Edu Sparks, and she called me and she showed me LMS, and the way she had entered the content, the text, PPTs, PDFs, interactive discussions, and many more things. So many features were there, and I was so happy to see that. And then later on, she converted her platform as a doctoral study, and I believe that the kind of uh, initiative that she has taken at Bombay Teachers Training College, it has really taken us to the next level. And I believe that with your constant guidance, you will be always there with us. I hope that you will keep us showering your love and blessings. Even the rest of our, we can say, professional career is concerned. I believe that all the I will request to all the faculty members of Bombay Teachers Training College, unmute yourself and switch on your videos, and wish Dr. Meenakshi happy birthday, and all the students also. Dr. Ajija, we can start from you.
So before they speak, I just I just recalled many years ago when we had started using technology that is beyond something beyond PowerPoint and the OHP. Some of us had got trained, Dr. Mandeep, Manisha, both of them had got trained along with me for the Intel Teach to the Future. And our first effort was in 2002 when we were just making brochures using some software, and we were so thrilled with that effort. And since that day, it's been such a long journey till today. It's really been so wonderful.
It was a publisher.
Yes, publisher. Yes, publisher software. Yes.
Mandeep ma'am, Rajesh sir, please unmute yourself. Switch on your video.
Good afternoon to everyone. And Dr. Meenakshi, thank you so much for making yourself available, and very happy birthday to you. And really, it is nice that you reminded so many things when Dr. Balani mentioned that for introducing IT in BTTC. Yes, I remember that training program was made mandatory to us at that point of time. It is almost 20 years now. And that time probably we were little apprehensive, I remember. And we were not very comfortable going to some other institution and learning over there. But then training to 10 more people was the wonderful practice which made us the master trainers for IT. And I think that only developed IT skills amongst all of us. And thank you to our students for continuing that legacy of being the pioneer, you can say the people for IT in Bombay Teachers Training College. And it's wonderful observing them, that there is lots to be learned from them. And lockdown had been a real blessing. And Dr. Rajiv Jha for taking this as the leader to this IT program. And every day is a new learning and new practices. Thank you, Dr. Rajiv Jha, for leading this program so wonderfully. Over to you. And once again, Dr. Meenakshi, wishing you really very happy birthday. There is a little surprise. Students, they are waiting for you on the other link also as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to Dr. Rajiv Jha.
Thank you, Dr. Mandeep, for so kind words spoken for me. It is just a small bit of work that I have done. Well, Dr. Meenakshi, we have been colleagues for long, and many happy returns of the day. May you have a very peaceful and healthy life. I remember that you were once the IQAC coordinator, and then that coordinatorship was transferred to me in 2009, if I'm not mistaken. So it has been a very good journey, many moments where we learned from each other. We shared many tips, especially for investment and PAN card. One should remember the number, one's own PAN card. Besides, of course, ICT. And yes, during your PhD, you introduced us your ideas about LMS and many aspects of ICT. So yes, it has been a very good journey. And today, when I see our students doing so well that they have taken up the mantle of resource person for teachers, I'm so proud and I'm so satisfied with our journey that we had at Bombay Teachers Training College. So let us continue this journey, intellectual journey. I also remember we named it very nicely, training on the wheels, and the wheels were yours. In your car, I, Dr. Belani, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Raju, we used to squeeze inside, and we used to travel up to VT station, and that was very fruitful for us to gain insights. And the last part of the day was like churning of the best nectar out. So I think we are missing all those days. Maybe very soon we will be face to face, and we will wish you personally. May God bless you, Dr. Lat. Thank you so much.
And I just wanted to mention that our best practices, like this scaffolding digital competencies, is one of our best practices. It's the latest one which Dr. Jha has started, and the earlier ones also, of course, are flourishing and growing. So I think this um, it has truly become like a best practice. It's something which we can share with other institutions, our experience of how this has been done and how you have done, initiated this. It's really wonderful. So it's very difficult to actually institutionalize a practice, which I think this has been done with our students. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Meenakshi ma'am, let me add to that. We have just started. So the journey is very long, and many more milestones are to be achieved. Today, I am studying one Finnish model, an online program, and Coursera-like platform is there. And that's wonderful, which I will love to share with you all. It's amazing. So I think the next step after these students master these ICT tools, then we need to take them to the new learning apps. How to design those learning apps, how to create content for that, how to insert those content and make it holistic should be the next goal, should be added to as far as this best practice is concerned. So we have to take it forward. As I said that only 25% student has demonstrated these skills and abilities. Rest 3/4 are remaining. FDP2, FDP3, FDP4. I believe that now the rest of the 75% student will take up the baton and will volunteer to organize or to be a part of the FDP2, 3 and 4. And our FY students who may show, greater interest, may be highly interested, can be a part of that FDPs also, if they are willing to do that. So let us keep it open for FY students also to be the mentors, because many of these students has shown a greater interest and abilities to absorb technology to create e-lessons. So I believe that the next FDP should be on how to create a YouTube channel, how to create videos for YouTube channel, and how to use different softwares and integrate music, captions, animations, in creating very interesting videos, learning content, e-lessons. Let us look forward to lot of initiative on the part of the students. We are ready to give you a lot of opportunities. The only thing is that you must come and approach your teachers, and you shall show your ability and willingness to take this journey forward. I'm looking a wonderful response from both the classes, SOI B.Ed and FY B.Ed.
So they will be motivated if you, with your permission, if we present the award, the certificate to the 12 resource persons.
Yeah, please do the honor. Yes, Rajiv sir.
May I invite Miss Monica for the award ceremony? Miss Monica.
Today, I am honored and privileged to present and announce the certificate of appreciation to a resource person for the excellent demonstration on behalf of our principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani sir, our vice principal, Dr. Mandeep Kochar ma'am, our mentor and organizing secretary of this FDP, Dr. Rajiv Indramani Jha sir. So the first certificate is presented to Ms. Ritika Makhija for demonstrating storyboard that. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Zubia Sheikh for demonstrating word wall. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Sharmeen Ansari for demonstrating Adobe Spark. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Arbaz Sheikh for demonstrating quizzes. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Sal Sabil Sheikh for presenting peer deck. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Nikita Soni for demonstrating
Padlet.
Thank you. We have our next resource person, Ms. Bhavika Gyan Chandani, for presenting
Capwing.
We have next mentor, Ms. Surbi Yadav, for demonstrating Typeform. Our next resource person was Dharasha for demonstrating Wiser Me. We have our next resource person, Monica Dixit, for demonstrating Certify M and AutoCAD. The next certificate is presented to Ms. Pooja Kala for demonstrating Neopod. Our next presenter was Ms. Urmi Chheda for demonstrating test modes. On behalf of all the mentors and all the students, I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani sir, our vice principal, Dr. Mandeep Kochar ma'am, and our mentor and organizing secretary, Dr. Rajiv Indramani Jha sir, and all our faculty at BTTC for always motivating, encouraging, and pushing us and giving us opportunity to grow and excel, bringing out best in us. So thank you so much, teachers. Over to you, Darasha.
Thank you, Ms. Monica. I would now like to call upon Ms. Dhrumi Vora for proposal of the final vote of thanks. Over to you, Ms. Dhrumi.
As we proceed to the end of day 6 of Scaffolding Digital Competencies 1 week national level faculty development program on tools for synchronous and asynchronous classrooms, I am privileged to receive the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks. A heartiest gratitude to our wonderful mentors, Ms. Pooja Gala and Ms. Urmi Chheda, for an informative session. You helped us learn these amazing digital tools, Neopod and test modes. I would like to thank our principal, Dr. Bhagwan Balani, and vice principal, Dr. Mandeep Kochar, for always supporting the team. I would like to extend our gratitude to Associate Professor Dr. Rajiv Indramani Jha to organize this program and for helping us learn these valuable digital skills. Thanks to Ms. Dhara Shah and Surbhi Yadav for moderating the session so beautifully. Thanks to Gini Khatwani for the technical support and all the student volunteers who contributed in making this webinar successful. I would also like to thank the participants for being an amazing and supportive audience. We hope you take the valuable inputs from this session to make your classroom more interactive and full of experiences. I now request the technical team to play National Anthem. Kindly rise for National Anthem. Thank you.
Jana Gana Mana